Today, we're looking around the Chery Tiggo 7 Summit PHEV, also known as the Chery Super Hybrid. This is a family SUV that's aiming for strong spec for the money without trying to be too flashy. I've not had loads of time behind the wheel of this car yet, so the drive section will be a first impressions, not a long-term verdict. In the UK, Chery is building out its range, and the Tiggo 7 sits right in that popular mid-size family SUV space, where people want SUV looks, family practicality and sensible running costs. This one is the Summit PHEV. On the power side, Chery quotes 150 kilowatt and 365 newton meters of torque, and a 0 to 62 of 8.5 seconds for the plug-in hybrid system. Chery also talks about 56 miles of electric driving and about a total range of just over 700 miles when fully fueled and charged. The warranty is great, with 7 years or 100,000 miles. Let's start at the front. The Tiggo 7 uses Chery's latest family design language, which has a really bold face and modern lighting, and overall the shape is clean and modern. It doesn't try too hard, and in the metal it comes across as a smart, tidy car rather than shouty. And that's the vibe of this car in general. It's value focused. The finishing touches aren't going to rival class leaders, but it doesn't look cheap either. Down the side, you've got strong character lines and a tidy SUV stance. This car comes with 18 or 19-inch bright machine alloy wheels, depending upon the spec. Size-wise, it's about 4.5 meters long, 1.86 meters wide, and roughly 1.7 meters tall, depending upon the spec and measurement point. So it's right in that sweet spot, big enough for family life, but not so big that it feels awkward in and around town. At the back, you've got a neat design with a full-width LED light strip, a clean tailgate layout. It's quite modern, simple, and looks like it belongs in this class. Now, in terms of the boot, it's one of the big questions for families. You get a 565 litre boot on the petrol-only vehicle, but here in the hybrid, because of the extra padding around the boot, it does drop ever so slightly to 484 litres, but it's a good, usable shape and lots of space, and you've got storage here underneath the floor to stow away things like your charging cables. And there's even a 12-volt power outlet here, so you can plug in things like electric cool boxes if you're going camping for a weekend. And of course, power tailgate. Up front, this is where the Tiggo 7 tries to win you over with tech. You've got these dual 12.3-inch displays set up right in front of you, and depending upon the spec you can have features like a 540-degree camera and multicolour ambient lighting. Now, real talk, this is a value focused car. Some plastics and switches won't feel as fancy as you might expect in, say, a German brand, but this certainly isn't a bargain basement car either. For everyday living, I always look for the boring stuff. Cup holders, which you can actually use, door bins that will actually take a bottle and store bits and pieces, a charging pad, and places to put your sunglasses and all the random stuff you tend to keep in your car. I do love the fact that this car has a full opening electric sunroof. We've also got lots of buttons here as well, which does make it much easier to control things when you're driving. And I actually like the fact we've got a little gear stick here. In the back, it's very spacious. We've even got Isofix on the two external rear seats. We've got a nice little pull down armrest here with cup holders inside, and there's air ventilation in the back too. What's next? Okay, let's get in and take this for a spin. Okay, so a reminder, I've not actually done a full test on this exact car yet, so this is just my first impressions. But the Tiggo 7 does give you things like normal, sport and eco drive modes, so you can tailor it for commuting, town driving or motorway work. In town, the plug-in hybrid setup is aiming for that EV style smoothness, with the reassurance of the petrol backup when you need it. Performance-wise, on paper, it's brisk enough with that 8.5 second 0 to 60 claim. On the move, what I'm feeling so far is that it's set up more for comfort and easy driving. It's not a sporty SUV, and it's not trying to be. The hybrid system suits relaxed progress. If you do loads of motorway miles, I'd want more time in it to comment properly. I do like the fact that we've got driver convenience functions like cruise control with lane keeping assist. There's also buttons for ease of access to the climate control systems so that you don't have to go and rely completely on the touchscreen system. There's a good voice activation system in here too, so you can do basic things like open the sunroof. Like the look of this car? Head to rivervale.co.uk to check out the latest contract hire and lease deals available on this and many other makes and models. Browse offers, filter by budget and see what's in stock for quick delivery. You can tweak your mileage, add optional extras, view the full spec and price it up in seconds. rivervale.co.uk. Okay, so let's talk rivals. The closest comparison does include the JQ7 and a Moda 9, which most people will naturally cross-shop in this general space. Another car that we could add into the mix is the all-new Geely Starray EMI. It's another electrified family SUV that's aiming for strong spec for the money, and that has a starting price of £29,990. This comes in at just £5 more. Pricing wise, the Tiggo 7 range has been positioned with petrol starting point well under 30 and this one just ever so slightly higher, depending upon the trim and the offers that are currently available. So who is buying this car? Well, for families, it's got a good size for day-to-day life. It's got a practical cabin layout with plenty of tech, a usable boot and an exceptionally long warranty for peace of mind. For company car drivers, the plug-in hybrid is one to look at. If you can do shorter trips on electric and charge at home, it can make day-to-day driving much cheaper, and the plug-in hybrid setup can also work well for benefit in kind compared to traditional petrol SUVs. If you want a value-focused, plug-in electric vehicle that's a family SUV with lots of kit and a long warranty, then the Chery Tiggo 7 Summit is definitely worth a look. It might not win on badge prestige or ultra-fine finishing, but it certainly doesn't come across as a cheap afterthought. I will need a little bit more time with the car to give it a thorough road test and to give you my full verdict, but certainly at first glance and first drive, it's definitely a good contender. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe as we bring you reviews all the time and upload regularly. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.